What's up, YouTube? It is Powerbang. We are live on stream with quite a few viewers right now. They're going to watch me do the latest war recap live. It was a special war for us at WHF. It was our 100th victory that we were going for. And the funny thing was that it kind of snuck up on me. I did not even realize that it was our 100th win that we were going for. But as you can see on the screen, guys, 120 stars in a 40-man war. That equals a perfect war. So we were able to do something special. While the other team did not put up that much of a fight, we were still outnumbered in Town Hall 10 bases by quite a few. I believe they had 35 Town Hall 10 bases to our 8 or 9. And, you know, no matter which way you slice it, that leaves a huge chunk for our Town Hall 9 guys to step up and take out. And with those Inferno Towers, you never know how it's going to turn out. So it took a brilliant performance from WHF to go ahead and attract this perfect war. So let's look at the stats. We've got 43 stars for the good guys, 0 for the other squad, which, you know, we wish we could get better opponents out there to face us, but at the same time, we're just got to take what's in front of us, guys. Mow them down as they come up, and we did that this war. 100% average destruction. We've got quite a few attacks to show today. It looks like we've got 8 attacks to show, including my favorite of the war, my own. Just kidding. But it was pretty nice. I'll let you guys be the judge of that, though. The first one we're going to start off on is their number 1 base. This is Luke from WHF. He's going to head in with a, looks like a golem entry here from the bottom left. Backing that up with a few wizards to create a nice little funnel here. And then some wall breakers to open the wall here while his queen goes in along with his king. And the goal here, guys, is to take out the enemy archer queen as well as 2 of those air defenses on the way into the base. And then once he's hopped the wall, that Inferno Tower is the secondary target to go ahead and get taken care of. So as you guys can see, he's got a dinky little Grand Warden there at level 2. Luke is a brand new Town Hall 11, so he's having fun with those elixir upgrades, getting that Grand Warden up to level 2. Excited to see what's in the future there for Town Hall 11. But mission accomplished on the entry. Both air defenses, the Queen and the Inferno Tower, taken down. You can see that Grand Warden, the aura around him is actually keeping that King up much longer than he would normally have been up. And as he leaves the aura, he starts to go down much quicker. The Queen and the balloons, you know, kind of skewing off to the left here, and it's just a traditional Laloon at this point, and he's going to basically go ahead and drop in the hounds at this point. These guys are saying in the stream, someone donated $1,000, that's going to throw Powerbang off, but you know what? Nothing can throw me off because I am in full stream mode at the time, and you can't mess with that. So haste spells come in for the loons. Everything's going to kind of group up here on these last few defense buildings, and that's trouble. He sends in some balloons to grab the wizard tower. Unfortunately, one is late, and it starts targeting the main group. But never fear, the Grand Warden is here. The aura keeps those balloons up for just long enough to get that last wizard tower taken out. And that's going to be it. Fast forwarding through the cleanup, guys, is 3 stars for the good guys, and it's a no-doubter. Wonderful attack there from Luke. Really liking the new Town Hall 11 action. So nice work to you, my friend. Let's move on to the next attack, which is number 6. All right, so this is DJ IBZ getting taken out by Eugene, who is one of our Town Hall 10s. Interesting base here, guys. Not the greatest design, obviously, with all air defenses exposed, but truth be told, Eugene does not even bother to take it with air attack. He's going to go via the ground here, and what he's going to do is drop a couple earthquake spells on the Town Hall and the Inferno Towers and the cannons inside the core there. He had some extra spells, and he was just trying to soften them up for when those hit the core. So the heroes come in from the right side. The goal there is to get that king taken out, work his way in, and get a nice wide funnel created for his kill squad that he's going to send in. On the bottom here, drops in a golem. That attracts the queen, and he's going to drop his king on her. So quickly takes out the queen, no big deal, and then opens up the wall to go ahead and get the corners trimmed. And then at this point, he's got that nice little runway right to the core with that air defense and mortar left up, and that's where he targets his Valkyries. The jump spell leads him straight in. And then watch the timing here. The freeze spell perfectly dropped, and he's able to go ahead, get into the core, take that first one out. As it goes down, the second freeze comes down, which takes out the rest of the core. Beautifully done. Valkyries absolutely wreck it. What's he got left in the bag but 14 hogs for the last couple corners here? and he's able to go ahead and drop them in on the backside. We'll start to fast forward because it's inevitable at this point, and it is going to take out the rest of this base with ease. Wonderful attack from Eugene. 4Xing the rest of this. It's going to be another 3-star for the good guys. Cardinal Sins Chad shares this stream to 1,443 followers. Much appreciated, my friend. Loving that you guys get to come see what I do live. So another 3-star there for Eugene. Awesome work, my friend. All right, so moving on to the next one. This is the most heroic attack of the war. This is Ivo the Merciless coming in on their number 7. Let's zoom in right here, guys. You'll notice in his bag he's got 4 lightning spells as well as 2 earthquake spells. When you see 2 Inferno Towers shoved together like this, what are you going to do? You're going to drop that Quake, and then you're going to follow that up with some Zaps. Here they come, and he's going to get those 2 max-level Inferno Towers taken out. Boom, gone. Nice little hole in the base now. And check this out. Where's he got the air defense? Right up next to the outside of the wall. So he's going to send the entry in here. He gets one of those air defenses. Somehow he magically does not get the next one. The Queen aggro's in his King. He does get that Queen taken down. Goes back to target that archer or the air defense with his archers and gets smoked by the mortar. So he's going to have to drop some balloons directly on it. That's okay, though. He gets that taken out with no issue. And at this point, he's just going to start dropping balloons on the air targeting defenses as a priority. Absolutely wonderful, though. Once he kind of takes out those air targeting defenses, 2 hounds go into the last air defense on the top side there. The balloons collapse on it. Nothing is shooting them right now. We'll 2X it here as we kind of work our way in. The Expo's locked onto the hounds. Another hound for the backside air defense, and the balloons collapse on that. Wizard towers are focused on the hound, and absolutely nothing that they're going to do. All the defense is down in the base at this point, and it is just cleanup time. So many loons, so many pups. Absolutely crushes the base. Nice job to Ivo. Another 6-star war for him. Beautifully done, my friend. All right, guys. This is going to be, looks like number 11. This is Albert for the win, taking on Darren Jett, and he is going, this is the first attack of the war. This is probably my favorite attack of the war, just from a sheer comedy standpoint. Pay attention to this. He brings 10 haste spells in this raid. So 10 haste spells combined with an air attack, you know that your balloons are going to be zipping around. But what's he going to do with them? Well, let's stay tuned for that. The first thing he's going to do, though, drop a golem for shielding, a little bit of wall breaker action to get into the wall, and a king to follow it up. He's trimming the defenses and trimming the buildings in this bottom left compartment. He does the same thing up top with an archer queen and some healers on her. A little AQ walk, but kind of dives into the base there to take out some of these key defenses, and that's going to make a nice little runway. So when he sends his hounds from the top left and the balloons in targeting those buildings from the sides, they're going to make a nice little runway right through that core. Smart little balloons right there on the mortar to go ahead and trim that defense. Same thing's happening over there with the wizard tower. That forces all the balloons to core, and at this point you're thinking, what the heck, man? 10 haste spells. When are you going to use them? I know I'm sitting there watching this live like, what the heck, man? Drop your haste spells. Drop your haste spells. Remember, guys, first attack of the war. Albert coming out, setting the tone. Here comes the haste spells. Wait, he's not dropping them on any troops. What are we going to see here? Oh, is it going to be a 3-star for the good guys? Well, Albert thinks that it is. He draws it right on the board there. 3 for the good guys coming up. We'll fast forward as this thing dissipates into the background there. 3 spelled out and haste spells for the win. Albert drops the 3-star with the help of no spells on this Town Hall 10 to open up the war. Absolutely wonderful. Love this attack, man. All right, moving on to the next one. Sir Goodpasture bringing on a Penta Laloon here on a Town Hall 10 with 2 Infernos in the core. And he just sends 4 hounds at the first 2 air defenses, and he's going to send in balloons targeting all these, symmetrical defenses as they work their way through the core in a nice wave. He's got haste spells to help the first layer here, and then kind of like an Olympic ring style pattern, the 2 rage spells leading those troops into the core. They get in, quickly take out the Inferno towers, and then the queen is locked onto a hound here, which is fortunate. A last rage spell goes down, gets the defenses in the core, and he's got 1 more hound on the backside to go ahead and tank for him. The balloons collapse on the final Inferno tower, get it taken out. That queen is doing some work on him. He's going to have to get lucky on that queen. He's got 1 hound left, it looks like. She locks onto him there and chases it over, all the way over to that far side, which is now out of range of her platform. And he's got pups that are going to take her out. Gets it done. A little bit of luck involved there, but the Penta works out nicely. for taking out this Town Hall 10 base. Really nice job from Sir Goodpasture, our number 26, stepping up and making this thing happen. So another 3-star here, and we will move on to my favorite attack of the war. Just from an execution standpoint, it was my own, believe it or not. Normally I don't say that, but this is one that I was actually proud of. Have the 4 golem entry from the top. Notice the air defenses, guys. All 4 are in the upper half of this base, as well as the 2 Inferno Towers that can be frozen with 1 freeze spell. So we go ahead, drop the 1 golem up top. We got to get that air sweeper down first. That way we don't mess up the pathing to the other golems. So he goes down, and now I can drop the golem on the right on the junction, a golem on the left on the junction, and then wizards come in behind to create the funnel, as well as lock onto the heroes and get that easy hero kill on both sides. Wall breakers come in on each side. That's going to cause both of the golems that are on the flanks to redirect into the core, as well as both heroes. You see the funnels created nicely by the wizard over here. As soon as that goes down, my queen comes in. Jump spell down in the core, along with a rage spell to follow. In go the golems. They're going to hop the wall. The king is targeted by the single, but free spell just in time with a rage for the king, and he takes out the town hall, hops to an Inferno Tower, takes that out as well. The other Inferno Tower is down, and we've got loons coming in the backside, targeting the 2 archer towers first, and then on the bottom, once the golems have gotten far enough into the base where all of those defenses are targeting the kill squad and not my back-end balloons. So no contest at all for the lower side of this base, as a rage spell helps those balloons into the bottom and absolutely crushing the bottom of this base. Haste spells to help the bottom right and bottom left sides as we get this base taken out of. We'll go ahead, fast forward through the rest. We've got a queen still up in the core with full health and an ability left over. So absolutely massacred this base. I got a shout out to my buddy Art. Who did this base first? I think it was I don't even remember. Now I feel bad, but somebody did this thing first, and I was able to kind of help copy that plan and just make some tweaks and, you know, execute it better to go ahead and get that thing done. All right, so we've got Nadmem coming in here. This was a base that was kind of exploited. Notice the outer air defenses. Notice the Inferno Towers kind of out on the core. The outer rings, you know, away from the core, I should say. So the queen walks up, takes out that first air defense. Now it's out of the way of the healers. She's going to walk up and take out that king. Once the king is down, the minions come down to, you know, help funnel. Of course, there's an air bomb there that wrecks them, but gets a building taken out that's going to help her go to the left. Her job here now is to go ahead, rage up, and get the Inferno Tower taken out. So she uses her ability. And now the queen is getting healed back up by the healers because she's no longer under fire by that Inferno Tower. So beautiful job with that. Now we've got the top Inferno Tower to deal with. So here comes the kill squad to the top. We've got the king in the bag still. We've got a golem. And that queen is doing an AQ walk up the right side now. So here's the golem. Wall breaks in. The king is locked onto the queen. A rage spell comes down. Takes her out really nicely. And then some hogs into the rage, and he targets the air defense first, then straight into that Inferno Tower and gets that done as well. He's going to get the, you know, the Expo, whole bunch of defense for that. But look at the push that just that small group of hogs makes into the base, and a heal spell is waiting on them. Just wonderful, man. Heal spell goes in on the right. That's going to keep that group of hogs up through the rest of the base. And then we've got surgically deployed hogs to trickle in and take out the flanks here with the balloon on the right side to take out the archer tower as it's being distracted by those Hog Riders. So into the core we go. A haste spell still in the bag, as well as a poison to distract those skillies and get those taken care of. Just absolutely wonderful raid by Nad. Taking out both of the Inferno Towers that were poorly placed, you know, in the base. And Nad is a Town Hall 9, though, so you got to love it when those Town Hall 9s can step up and take out those Town Hall 10s with ease. So the 4X is going to conclude here. We get the 3-star for the good guys. And let's go ahead and take a look at one more raid as we close out the celebratory 100th Clan War win for WHF. All right, so Matinho taking on Montanzo here. And let's see here. We've got a Town Hall 10 without no Town Hall 10 stuff. So we got no Inferno Towers here. We've just got a couple of Expos that are level 1. But what I liked about this is he comes in with a queen and gets that that air defense taken out right away. And then lightnings the air defense in the core. Hogs on the air defense on the top. So we've got the air defenses are completely wrecked. And then what do we got on the backside there? We've got another air defense outside the base, and he's just going to go ahead and drop dragons, 7 of them, to go ahead and target the rest of the base. 2 rage spells left in the bag, as well as a poison to help him along. We'll just start 4Xing this because the ending is inevitable here. He drops a giant to tank and a couple wizards to get that air defense taken out. Perfectly done, and just, that's how you guys use just a specific amount of troops to take out objectives in the base in order to wreck it, just like Matinho demonstrates here. Archers for the cleanup on the backside as those dragons work their way through. Still has almost all of them left flying, and boom, that's it. 3 stars for the good guys. So that's going to do it, guys, for the recap. So many more awesome raids to show, but like I said, not the strongest clan in the world. Recapping the stats one more time, 43 stars. That is a lot. So I was really happy with our performance, and something of note, WHF and WHF2 has performed somewhat of a mini merge. We are back in the hunt for some arranged wars. We think that we will be a bit more formidable now. This was our first performance together as one unit, and it was a magnificent one. 120-8 was the final. Looking forward to our next war as well. We go to the current war. We've got Elax Sweden, which is the Fair Play clan out of Sweden. They are clan war specialists, level 8. It's going to be exciting to go ahead and go up against these guys. So for now, for WHF, this is Powerbang. I'm sending out till next time, guys. For those of you on the live stream, leave a comment in the comments below and let me know that you watch this live, and I will do more of these in the future. So take care, guys. Until next time, Powerbang, and I'm out. Right up the gut of this base, assuming that wall is open, and you'll notice we brought 3 wall breakers to make that happen.